the quiet of a lifeless forest. Sharp contrast to the violent wildfires that snuffed it out. CHRISTOS BITAS walks the burned woods looking for injured animals. The forest stood for many years, he says, filled with animals. Deer, wolves, wild boar, whatever anyone can imagine to find in a forest.
We started trying to save animals right from the start, and as a matter of fact, a lot of these animals we knew because we were feeding them. And unfortunately, we found many of them dead.
All living creatures have souls, he says, so they all matter. Looking at the landscape now, he doesn't know how anything can continue to live here.
Greece's Prime Minister has promised to replant every tree and rehabilitate every forest that's been affected by these wildfires. But we are talking about vast tracts of land that are spread across the entire country. These are forests that it took generations to grow.
Whoever lives in this area are people who are alive. They live in nature, in the forest. They know how to face fires, or are brave enough to help the firefighters.
After a 42-year career covering the war in Vietnam as well as conflicts in Europe and the Middle East, ALEKOS VOUTSARAS retired to a house in the woods. A lifetime of photographs, the tools of his trade, cameras, computers, all gone. He might have to return to work, but says he doesn't even know where to begin. He is angry, says he could have saved his house himself, but as a safety measure was forcibly removed by people from the Civil Protection Ministry.
Even though we could have put it out, they cut off our water and they forced us out. These are people who don't know this area, people that had nothing to do with firefighting. It was a mess, and this is the situation. My whole life has been burned.
He won't leave, even burned to the ground. He says this is his home. He will repair a cot, use a brick as a pillow, and sleep under open sky. His grit is all he has left. Zein, Basravi, Al Jazeera, in Greece's Parnitha Mountains.